Hello, my social media friends. This is Ron Pippin with the Pippin team at Cardinal Financial. And today we are going to talk about, guess what? We're going to talk about mortgages. We could talk about skeletons. If you've been following me at all, we could just totally talk about skeletons, but that's probably a much more fun subject. But so we've had some things come in, some questions that have come in. And one of the questions that we couldn't get to was, what is the difference between a bank, a lender, and a broker? So let's answer that because there are some differences. And I'm going to lump credit unions in with banks. So banks and credit unions, a broker, and the question was lender, and that would be more of like what's called a mortgage banker. So, and I've been all three of them. So I've been on all sides of those fences. So it's a three-sided fence, and I've been on all sides of those fences. So I've been able to do all those within my career. So let's start with, I was a broker first. So let's start with broker. So a broker is somebody that takes your loan application and then they start shopping your loan out to different wholesale lenders. So they're not normally, that it's not 100% the case, but normally they aren't doing all their stuff in-house. They are sending your loan out to other places to do all the underwritings and to do all the closing documents. So there's an advantage to brokers. So sometimes a broker, they're shopping it around to try and get you the best deal. So that's broker. So the second thing I was a bank, and I worked for a bank. Now the bank, they can lend out their own money. They can have their own programs, so they can have some proprietary programs. But they're also very limited on broker options, normally speaking. So I'm just saying this is generally speaking. And stay with us because we're also going to announce the winner of the $100 Amazon gift card. I should have said that right at the beginning. So the bank, there are some limited options because they don't always have all the broker options available. So if you're a broker, you have like all these niche products, and you can shop it around and you can find all this niche stuff. Banks and credit unions often don't have that. They just have their in-house programs, or they go straight to Fannie and Freddie, which is conventional FHA. They have some of those kind of programs. So there's some limitations to a bank, and I've been there too. Also, if you have questions, drop them in the chat in the box right down below, and we'll answer those here. Or if we don't see them like we did this last time, then we will get to them the next time. Also, so the third thing is what is a broker? So no. But last thing was, and which is the last thing, which I am now, is not a bank, but a mortgage banker. There's a difference. So the difference is like, for me, it's the best of both worlds. We're kind of a bank and we're kind of a broker. So we have access to funds directly from Fannie and Freddie and Ginnie Mae, which is where all the money comes from. So we go directly to them. And we also have the options to broker out to get the niche stuff. So to me, it's the best of both worlds. So I'm not going to say one's better than the other. I've found that I like being a mortgage banker. I just find that it has more options for me. Which in turn has more options for you as the consumer. So by the way, I think I mentioned this, but we are going to announce the giveaway of the $100 Amazon gift card. So hopefully, if you're seeing this, we're going to do that here in just a minute. So that gives you a really quick rundown of what the difference is between a banker, a broker, and a lender. And I called a lender as a mortgage banker. So there are some questions that came in, I think. So let's get to some questions real quick. Sydney, what questions have come in?
Hey, so our first question is, depending on the type of loan, does it matter which one you choose from?
This is Sydney. This right here is Sydney. She's my marketing manager. Okay. So hopefully I got that. Depending on the type of loan, does it matter which one you choose?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm assuming we're talking about mortgage banker, broker, or a bank. Well, I think I kind of answered that before. So there's some limitations on a bank. They may not have the options. Um, and I'm gonna answer that question this way. Find the person that you like and that you trust. Um, Instead of going for uh, shopping it around to 20 different lenders, just find someone that you know that you like and trust, because that person, if you trust them, they're going to have your back anyway. So just find that lender that you like and you trust. That's really important. So that's the way I'm going to answer that question. What other questions do you have, Sydney?
The second question that we have is, does one have higher fees or closing costs than the others?
Um, I, I don't think so. I found that when I'm competing with a bank, I don't have any issues competing with them. Um, and thanks, Jennifer. That's cool. So I appreciate that little note that she put in right here. So that's cool. So I'm just saying that I found that I don't have any problem competing with any of them. Um, so but I have some real leeway well, I have some options, and I as a broker, I did too. I had some options as to if we needed to compete. And I'm not telling you to come in here and try and lowball people, because they still have to make a living too. So, but I found that personally, I just found that banks and credit unions, I didn't have any I don't have any problem competing with them. Brokers, they compete very well, as well as I do too. So also, let's what other things do we have here? Do we have any more questions, Sydney? Sydney, there you are.
Sorry, there's a little bit of a lag on the video. But the third question is, what is the most personable option?
This comes back to the question of, or the answer of, find somebody that you like and you trust. And if you don't like that person, don't go with them. You know, not everybody's. I don't mesh with everybody. I'm just being realistic. I try to mesh with most people, and for the most part, and Sydney, leave that up to stay with us for that $100 gift card. Just leave that up on the screen for us, because we're going to get to that here in just a minute. So I'm just going to say, just go with the person that you like and you trust, because that's your most personable option. I don't think there's one person that works at a bank or a banker or a mortgage or a mortgage broker. I don't think one's more personable. It's just like, they're just people. So just find one you like. It really comes down to that. So I don't know if we have any more questions. Do you have any more questions, Sydney? Okay, I can see her. You can't see her, but I can see her on my screen in the background. So she shook her head. There are no more questions. So if we have no more questions, we're going to get to the Amazon gift card. I don't know who it is, so we're going to invite Sydney back up, and she's going to spin her computer wheel. She's got a wheel on her computer that has put everybody that's entered into this Amazon gift card giveaway. She's got them all entered in. Some people entered multiple times, and some people had extra entries because they shared and tagged somebody on the post. So, you know, the likelihood is if you entered more times, your likelihood is you might win. So, spin away, Sydney. Let's see who.
All right. Sounds good.
I can hear it spinning.
Okay. So the winner is at Big and Beatful. So we'll tag you in one of our posts on Instagram. It's an Instagram handle. So we'll tag you on our post, and we'll message you and make sure that you get your prize. So that's at Big and Beatful.
Yeah, I'm just curious at Big in like BIG, the number or the letter N, Beatful, like what you eat, beets.
Yep, Beetful. Yep.
Big at Big and Beeful. Cool. Well, there's your winner for that $100 Amazon gift card, and so that's cool. I don't know who that is because it doesn't have a name. It's just so hopefully they'll get hold of us. So, all right. So if we'll end this, and thanks. We have another one coming up. Another giveaway that we're going to get start here. And do you know what it is, Sydney? What is our next giveaway?
I believe our next giveaway was a Nintendo Switch.
What?
Yes.
The Nintendo Switch. Nice. All right. So here it comes. Here comes that's probably is that the last one for the month?
It is the last one for the month. The next one won't be until November. So
okay. So Nintendo Switch is coming up. So get ready to follow us on Instagram and on and Facebook. That's where you enter, is on social media, like our posts. And because it's November, I do skeletons out in front of my house. And so you like and you share and you comment on those, and you tag people and you enter. So Nintendo Switch coming up. And congratulations to whoever Big and Beatful is. That's who our winner is for the $100 Amazon gift card. So we will talk to you next week.